Hello, I'm Theodore Parker, and this is The Side Show. And today is Wednesday, October 19th, 2022. It's freezing outside. Had to turn the heat on. Might have slowed things down a little bit. Don't forget about the mask. I know the weather's getting cooler, but if you're going outside and that positivity rate is above 5%, you want to be around people, take advantage, use the mask. Yesterday, according to the media, was National Cupcake Day. Originally, cupcakes were in vanilla flavor, but now are available in assorted flavors. McDonald's combining with Krispy Kreme to promote their glazed chocolate glaze and strawberry sprinkles donuts, particularly here in Kentucky, starting October 26th, you'll be able to get your Krispy Kremes at McDonald's. Also, Sideshow coffee cups. You can see that. They are available. I wanted to mention too, if you're in a viewing audience, wherever you are, you're welcome to order. Logo is just on one side, left or right-handed, available. $8, like I say, text me, wherever you're viewing from, and we'll make arrangements for payment and delivery. I will. If you're watching on Facebook, WhatsApp, or Instagram, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And if you're watching on Google, aka YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Little bit of sports. Lakers 109, Warriors 123. Football, Eagles are still flying. News for today. Putin declares martial law in 4 occupied regions as Kiev presses its offensive. Russian President Vladimir Putin announced on Wednesday that he has signed a law introducing martial law in 4 Ukrainian regions the Kremlin claims to have annexed in violation of international law. So that kind of speaks for itself. On the tragedy in Raleigh, South Carolina, so many unanswered questions. Parents of Raleigh shooting suspects saw no warnings. The family of Austin Thompson, who was suspected of shooting 7 people, 5 fatally in Raleigh, said they have so many unanswered questions about the shooting. The family released a statement Tuesday, 6 days after a shooting rampage had also killed their son, 16-year-old James Thompson. The statement from Alan and Elise Thompson reads, "Our son Austin inflicted immeasurable pain on the Raleigh community, and we are overcome with grief for the innocent lives lost. We pray for the families and loved ones of Nicole Connors, Susan Kamitz, Mary Marshall, and Raleigh Police Officer Gabriel Therese. We mourn for their loss and the loss of our son, James. We pray that Marcel Lynn Gardner and Raleigh Police Officer Casey Clark fully recover from their injuries. And we pray for everyone who was traumatized by these senseless acts of violence. We have so many unanswered questions. There were never any indications or warning signs that Austin was capable of doing anything like this. Our family will continue to cooperate fully with law enforcement officials and do whatever we can to help them understand why and how this happened." Austin Thomas is a sophomore at Knightsdale High School. James Thompson was a junior. tragedy in Raleigh. Trump scheduled to appear for disposition in E. Jean Carroll lawsuits. Former President Donald Trump is set to answer questions under oath Wednesday as part of his defamation lawsuit brought by former magazine columnist E. Jean Carroll. You may not remember, but when originally confronted with this accusation of sexual assault on this woman, Trump's original answer was, amongst other things, that she was not his type. So here we are now. Last week, a federal judge cleared the way for Trump's testimony, saying the former president had already taken steps to delay the case and should not be able to run out the clock. Carroll sued Trump in 2019 for defamation after he denied her claim that he raped her in a New York department store in the mid-1990s. She was scheduled to sit for a deposition last Friday. The legal stakes for Trump were recently raised when Carroll said she intends to sue him next month under a new New York state law that allows victims of sexual assault to sue years after the attack. So, stand by, stand by. Back to Kanye West, but this time Ice Cube fiercely responds to Kanye West mentoring him in the latest rant. This is one of those little articles where you just say, wait for it, wait till the end. Okay. Ice Cube has hit back in Kanye West's recent podcast appearance in which he says the NWA rapper influenced him to make anti-Semitic comments. During the now infamous Drink Champs episode, which aired Sunday, October 16th, Kanye brought up the Ice Cube several times in reference to the Gold Digger rapper's recent anti-Semitic comments. The podcast comes after West, The podcast comes after West was locked out of 2 major social media platforms in the wake of a number of bizarre anti-Jewish posts about fellow rapper Sean Diddy Combs. The Donda rapper also found himself in hot water with Meta, run by Mark Zuckerberg, who is Jewish, after he shared a post on Instagram that suggested Diddy was being controlled by Jewish people. The controversial rapper also told the YouTube podcast channel that Floyd's death, which sparked a resurgence in the Black Lives Matter movement, was due to drugs. Now Cube hits back, distancing himself from Kanye's comments. During the episode, Ye said that Cube really set me up for this. He went on to add that he really influenced me to get on this anti-Semite vibe. As you can imagine, Ice Cube was not happy and took to Twitter to share his frustration. I hate that my name was dragged into this Drunk Champs bullshit. I don't know what he meant by his statements. You're going to have to ask him. I didn't put the batteries in his back. Please leave my name out of all this anti-Semitic talk. I'm not anti-Semitic and never have been. Ice Cube. Viewers quickly took to social media to air their frustration at the podcast. One viewer wrote, "He is the definition of self-hating and loathing. He is not, in capitals, an intelligent person. He is a musical savant, but in all caps, that's where it ends." Following the episode, host Nore, N-O-R-E, acronym, apologized for not addressing Kanye's remarks at the time. This is where you get the wait for it part. I still believe people have a right to speak, whether it's something you agree with or not. But you have the right to check them and check them immediately. That's what I regret. Whole summation. Ice Cube started the ball rolling. Here's one that kind of took me I wasn't ready. Superfly actor Kaylan Walker sentenced to 50 years to life in prison for rapes. And all through this, until I got to the end, I wasn't sure who they were talking about, but this latest Superfly movie, Youngblood Priest, anyway. Kaylan Walker, who appeared in 2018's Superfly film, was sentenced Monday to 50 years to life in prison after being convicted on several counts of rape. Los Angeles District Attorney's Office confirmed. A jury found the 27-year-old guilty in April on 3 counts of forcible rape, 1 count of assault to commit oral copulation, 2 counts of statutory rape, and 2 counts of rape by intoxication. According to NBC Los Angeles and Rolling Stone, the victims related to Walker's convicted charges included women and minors. The outlets also report that Walker was accused of using the prospect of photo shoots and industry connections to prey on vulnerable women. Shades of R. Kelly. Walker portrayed the role of Juju. Here's where we get it straightened out. Walker portrayed the role of Juju, a rival gang member who was in opposition to star Trevor Jackson's Youngblood Priest character. The film is a modern take on the 1972 film of the same name. In addition to Superfly, Walker also appeared in the 2017 film Kings, which starred Halle Berry, and the 2018 series In Contempt. So there's a few things that's going on Wednesday, Hump Day, October 19, 2022. A little bit past the middle of October with 31 days to go. I'm Theodore Parker. This is a sideshow. That's it. Hashtag.